There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, Lil Red, she goes where no other squirrels tread.
Squirrel. Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing? I can know. 1 second. I need to go to this side. I can know. Sassy not a fan. Mama T. Y'all, I've seen some of y'all the last few minutes. PJ and Rangy. My nerves, you're going to have to tell me some funny shit today, Reds. I can't take it anymore. How'd you like to come up on panel and tell me what the hell you're talking about, PJ? I think that'd be a great idea. If you want to. I don't know what you're talking about, though, mind you. Don't say anything that's going to get me in trouble. Or, Okay. Hey, Irish, Jazz, Cindy Lou, Mama T. Oh, I'm on live chat. I am. Y'all get on live chat. Give me a like if you haven't. Laura, hi. Essie Johnson, my mod, my friend. Colleen, my friend. Mandy. Good to see y'all. Ooh, y'all got in here fast. Sherry, how are you doing? Sherry Berryman. Lisa Sims. What's up with you? Loretta, I had the infusion treatment today for COVID. What infusion treatment? You're going to have to tell me about that. Is infusion treatment. I had infusion treatments for anemia. I've never heard of one for COVID. If you told me that before and I said, yeah, it slipped my mind. I don't know. I have no clues. Hey, Dale, how are you? Heather McDonald, hey. Mandy. I'm surprised you would want to, again, after last time. I definitely don't want to upset anyone today. Don't come up here and boss. Wait. Don't be. You're not the boss of me, and don't be mean to me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, come up. I think you offended others more than I was offended that day. But I love my friends. Who have I not spoken? Hey, Irish Jazz, I said. Sunshine and raindrops. Feel the love. Cano. I love you so much, I'll say your name 2 or 3 times. D. I am having a good day. I'm off work. That's always for a good day. They put antibodies into you for COVID. Is that in what's the word? In the place of having to take the vaccination? You don't have to get the vaccine? Is it like a vaccine? It's a vaccine, basically. Or is it for, I don't know. Explain. Susan, how are you? Maloney, how are you doing? Damn it. Okay, I think I got to the bottom of the chat. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I'm scrolling back up, and I bet I'll see somebody I missed. I'm going to pin. How did I do it? Wait, where'd it go? I'm going to pin the comment with the link to the top of the thing. Oh. Or I could just have done it that way. Oh, wait, it's the wrong place. I'm crazy, y'all. There it is. No. In the world? There it is. Yeah, there it is. I see it. It's been two places. I'm following y'all all around. They say it helps your body fight it better. To get the infusion, you have to test positive for COVID and be high risk. Oh, okay. That's what I was fixing to say. Do you have to have the COVID to get that? Y'all see the mess behind me? Oh, my makeup. Let me show you. Is that a massive 2-story tower makeup bag? That's my makeup, y'all. Yep, I ain't lying. That's it. While I was at work today, I organized it. It was a mess. Oh, I gotta cut this off so my lights are the right color back there. I figured it out. I'm gonna get chalk board paint for my wall. I don't know what color, if anybody has any suggestions. So that wall back there, at least that one will be chalkboard paint. So after it's done, people will be able to write on it. Like someone's actually over here. I do actually have people. And when I have company, we actually end up in this room a lot. So I'm also thinking about taking that one out of here and bringing in my black futon, because that's a big old, it's big. Let's see. Hey, Richard, how are you? It is like a kid. Is that what they're called? Except it's huge. And you know what? It is called a caboodle. The crazy person that used to live here, my roommate, bought that from me from Ulta. And I said, what in the hell am I going to do with that thing? And it has turned out to be my favorite thing. I love it. I take it with me when I go out of town. I just take the whole thing. Hey, Kirsten. I hope everything's okay. Hi, Kano.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Yeah, just a little nervous.
What in the world?
My nerves.
Why?
No, because this virus thing is really bad out
Oh,
here.
yeah, it's getting worse, huh?
Yes, it is. And the thing is, the vaccinated people could be, carrying it around and passing it around to everybody because vaccinated people only feel the flu symptoms
How long's Josh been live? Tell him I'm sorry
for
if you're going back and
about
forth.
20 minutes.
If you're going back and forth, did he plan his, like, schedule it? Tell him I'm sorry. I didn't see him when I went to. It was probably there, and I was just looking to see who was live at the time. So that was my bad. I'm sorry. Do you like yours as much as I like mine, Adele? I love it. Did you see my makeup box? Lord. And inside of it, I've got my old little makeup bag that's just a makeup bag. It's a little makeup thing you open, you zip. It's inside there with all of my eyelashes and glue and tweezers and everything I need to do my eyelashes is in there too.
I've never tried eyelash.
Girl, I love them. I have to wear them now because I pulled out the first time I ever did it. I got it all over my eyelashes, and I pulled out all of my real lashes.
I'm scared.
They're
to try
growing
them.
back, but I have nothing much. I love them though. I'm getting better at it too. If you're vaccinated, it's
okay.
Yeah, only mild symptoms. I was completely DJ. I've just learned to do these about May, I think, is when I started doing them, and I've done them every day. I don't know if I've taken a whole day off. I love them. They're really hard to learn, but you know how I learned what I learned? Oh, I can't get off. I have a vanity. It's actually a Bluetooth, and so I can listen to music, but I never use it for that. It's a vanity mirror that you put your makeup on with, and it's got a little round mirror that sticks to the front of it. That's like a magnifying mirror for like you know, like your mama had one of the mirrors that probably spin and it had a magnified side. It's like that, and it makes it way bigger, and that makes it so much easier to do lashes. I love them, but I saw my brother at Lowe's, and he was like, "What is going on with your eyelashes?" I said, "Nothing. Shut up." And then that made me all insecure. They were too long. I had on long ones that day, but I didn't think I was going to see anybody I knew that knew I didn't have lashes. You know?
I get them in my boxy charm, but I just pull them off to the side. I got like 8
Girl,
of them,
mail them to
and I'm
me
gonna
if
give
you
them to
ain't
my
wear
best
them.
friend.
You can give them to me. I'm your best friend. Um,
My
yeah,
best
I like
friend lives right down the street from me.
I really like the magnetic ones, but that was just because they were easier. But now I like these a lot. I'll show you. They look back. They probably look back. I actually slept with these on last night, and they didn't. Usually, if you sleep with them, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be in a mess. But I must have slept easy because they do good.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they look. Ain't it pretty?
Oh, okay.
It takes a while. Hey, PJ,
Well, I got 8
Hey.
packs of them, and I'm like, hi.
did you come to? Did you come with gossip or what? What's up?
Eh.
Why are you so? What's stressing you out?
Just, the usual. I
Hi, Charlotte.
just got home from work, and it's just been one of those days where everybody wants to talk to the manager, and then the manager isn't answering the phone, and so then you're just like the only frontline fire squad slash freaking getting blasted all day.
Yeah. Oh, I got
Um
two coachings. What day is it? Yesterday and the day before, and I'm not even off of orientation yet. But
that's a good sign.
yeah, right. Well, I needed it. I needed it. Get my head in the game. No, it really was my. I go squirrel, and I said, well, I got behind, right, and I was trying to work from behind, but then that made me get even further behind. That wasn't what I should have done. I should have
Mhm.
stopped being behind and caught up and then went back later. So it messed it all up. But we're good now. I've actually done good the last 2 days. So I thought you meant internet drama.
Oh, it is a
Hey,
lot of that
Charlotte.
too.
Is it involving
Oh,
you?
yes.
There's
Am I
so
involved?
much.
You sound sad. Don't be sad.
I'm not sad. I just feel very beat up. I'm not a quitter, but like my channel numbers are just going tanking again, and it's like no matter what I do, um, I can't not do what I feel is right. So I can't ever just pretend like I agree with whatever that I don't agree with, and so I just feel like I always have to be a person that stands up for what I feel is right, and that always leads to people that don't agree with you, which is perfectly fine. But here on this platform, it's
People don't
more,
agree. Yeah.
it's like, it's not just I don't agree, it's I'm going to trash you everywhere I go and discuss you every single chat box. And for the most part, I'm good, but after a while, it kind of just gets to you. Well, to me, I mean.
Yeah. I get it.
where
Yeah,
where
that's
do you
true.
go? I mean, where do you go from here? Me and like the people that I talk to are like, well, you need to find your niche or what something that you're good at that you do. I haven't been able to find that in life, so I don't really know. And I think that's where I started kind of just feeling like just beat up because of the fact that I feel like I haven't found that in life.
Yeah. I haven't. Hey, I haven't in life. I found on YouTube that um, I just come here and be silly. I'm awkward and silly, and I'm a big dork, and I'm just going to do what I do here. And if people don't like it,
You
you know
said
what?
awkward.
I am awkward as hell, and I'm a dork. And Comic Nut told me these people don't know you. They ain't never gonna know you. And what they say, let it roll off your back because
That's right.
don't
He's
let it
right.
affect your real life, girl.
I've been
Just try
doing
to
that,
every
and
day.
I thought
Mm-mm,
I
don't
did
let it
really
affect you.
after, but so much and so many people just completely not wanting to look at what's actually happening and actually look at the truth, and then just continuously dragging you. It gets to everybody. It has to get even to the strongest
How
individual
do you
because
know about it?
um I just either happen to see it or somebody shows it to me.
Oh well, if somebody shows me stuff, I see it. But you know what? I ain't seen it on my own because
It,
I am never
you,
on there. I don't see anything. I don't even know what. I don't know anything. I'm like, what's going on, y'all? Tell me the
you
gossip.
know what? It gets to me too because on my birthday I was trying to enjoy my birthday, but all this stuff just kept on coming
Yeah,
up
you got a
about you
bad
guys,
day.
and I'm like, okay, okay, this I'm done with it. You guys didn't even know it was my birthday that day. I said, I'm going off, YouTube for a few days, and I'm done. I do not like people attacking my friends, and it got me really sick. My anxiety started messing with me and I was crying. I was like, I'm getting so sick of this shit. That's exactly what I
Kano,
said.
Kano's such an empath, and she has cried for me when they were coming for me, and I love her so good. But seriously,
I
PJ,
did. It was I cried for Charlotte. I cried for Waxy. I was upset because people kept fucking with Steve, and I was like, you know what? This is too much for me to be bothered with. My head was hurting
I
really
would be.
bad that
I mean,
day.
have y'all seen? And I did see this because someone told me that it was happening. That people who are friends with Steve are trying to get him to turn on me because I'm friends with Waxy. Me and Waxy don't have to agree on everything, right? Steve's friends with people that hate me. That's not going to affect my friendship with Steve or me getting along with him. And damn sure enough, they sure were trying to tell him you need to like. I mean, it was ridiculous. They ain't going.
Yeah.
They're not going to talk him into whatever they're trying to do. I don't know, but girl, PJ, that's the best advice I can give you. Like, don't let it. Are people? I mean, are they attacking you or just?
No, it's just like my last stream with Hannah, there's like 80 thumbs down and 60 thumbs up, and it's basically people trying to derail what's actually true and what's their narrative and make it the truth when we literally were there. Like Hannah and I were there in the background, and so we saw it all in a non-biased viewpoint, and the players that are involved that were bickering with each other don't want the side that I guess we represent, even though I mean I don't represent anybody but myself. It's just so complicated. But the other side wants to portray us all as being liars, and I was called a snitch. Um, the fact that screenshots got shared with people's names blurted out, well, they decided to one up that and show every single person that was in that Discord, and those people are just viewers of your channel. Like they were viewers of that person's channel. So it's just getting to the point where it's like, what do we do now? Because if we even address it or discuss it, we're the bad ones. And it becomes frustrating because I feel like I can't make a move without having it affect others. And for me,
Hmm.
I'll burn my channel to the ground. I'm not to 1,000. It feels like I'm never going to get to 1,000. And so at this point, I will always do what I feel is right over taking the extra subs or sucking up for more subs. But I've realized that anytime that I do something, it affects everybody around me that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I feel like I can't do anything. I feel like I'm in a corner and I'm being called a snitch and somebody that's going to back down and whatever else was said. It just
me and you are hardly ever
Oh
on the
wow.
same page about anything.
Oh, I know. But
But
I can talk to you and have a full blown conversation and tell you, hey, I feel like this or that and this. And you don't get upset by the fact that I'm a human being and I have different opinions than you do.
right, no, I mean,
Hmm.
if how Warren and Dorothy
Some
would this
people
world
just
be if
can't
everyone
deal with
would
the
agree with
truth.
me? So, I hate that you're feeling like that. It sucks. And how? I mean, You got to be close to
Yeah.
1,000 because you were close to 1,000 last time I looked.
I was, and then I lost like 80 subs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So that sucks.
it happens.
Really.
It's happened like 15 times. At this
Well,
point, it's just it is what it is. But a lot of people say like I got unsubbed to your channel. I don't know what happened, and it seems to go. It seems to happen a lot.
yeah, I went from, what am I now? I'm not even sure. I went from 2219, the magic number, to 22 like 38 for months. And I'm like, what is going on? And people were saying I'm unsubbed. I don't know what happened. I resubbed. It's finally gotten past that. Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
I just can't seem to break 1,000, and I own every time that I do anything. I actually tell on myself most of the time. Last month it was July 8th. I paid for 100 subs, thinking like, okay, I'll finally just be to 1,000 and that'll be it. I'll be fine. That'll be my milestone, whatever. I went backwards by 100.
What?
Yeah.
What in the world? So did you ever hit 1,000 for a minute?
Oh wow.
And I mean, I've never done that before. I didn't look into it. I did look to see like that it was a reputable site, and I looked at all the reviews and whatnot. But yeah, I paid for 100 and lost 100. It was a good time. I figured that was my karma for trying to buy subs.
Yes, don't buy subs. You could lose your whole channel. For
No.
that.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I know. At this point in time, it was just like I felt so defeated then. It was a month ago. Like I said, it was July 8th. And I just felt like I was at 9:05, and then I was at 9:01, and then I was at 9:12, and then I was at 8:99. And I just thought like, okay, well, if I just bought 100 and then just went from there, maybe things will get better. But yeah, no.
So that is a thing you can do, for sure. I never knew. I mean, I heard it and I believed it, but I'd never been able to see.
No, you can Google it. You can Google it, and it'll take you right to it where you can buy them.
I was scared
It's
to
just there.
I think I probably have Googled it and still didn't find anything. I don't know. I never would have been ballsy enough to do it. But PJ, you have to be proud that at least.
Ooh, what is that?
The fact it's costing you a lot of time to get monetized. You stick with how you feel. Like, better that than being fake.
Yeah, and I mean that makes all of my actual subscribers true, genuine subscribers that actually care
Will
about
never
me
leave.
Right. And so, I mean, I'm definitely lucky. I don't mean to sound like I'm ungrateful. It's just my channel got set up in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just been...
Have you been regularly streaming, or did you take a long break at some point?
No, I've been regularly streaming.
That's wild. But look, I know people who have had their channel. I know one person he's had his channel since 2018. He never streams, and he's got 5,000 subscribers. And he doesn't have an outlet. He doesn't have a way to stream. However, I thought I heard something. However, he got his 5,000 subscribers because he did some very, very, I don't know how to say it. They were about racism, his streams, and he's white, but he speaks out and marches for Black Lives Matter, and he made a lot of people mad with one live stream. He got like 10,000 or tens of thousands of views, and he was using his phone to stream or something. I don't know, but he still got his. Why don't he lose his subscribers? And if I take 3 days off, YouTube unsubs 50. I don't get it.
Yeah. It definitely feels like some people have different rules than other people.
Agatha Raisin said, real question, what do you think about Steve, Red? I love Steve to death, and this is my honest, and PJ's probably exact opposite. Steve is the first person I met on this. Well, I met Steve when I was in Twitter, And I went to him because of Katie talking about him, and I hated her. And I wanted to find out what's really going on with this Steve dude. And I went and asked him questions because she was talking about him. And um, to my knowledge, he's never lied to me. If I've ever asked him something, he's given me the truth, and he gives me receipts. And Steve knows everything about me. He knows where I live, who I am, my phone number. He had my work number. He's never told one thing that I found out that I told him in confidence. And I trust him as much as I trust anybody that I've met on YouTube or on Twitter. And that's facts. And I go months and don't speak to Steve. I don't know what's going on with his channels. I know a little bit of what's, the Katie stuff, of course. When his world collides with mine, and that usually involves Unirock or Katie Joy, then we get caught up. But for the most part, I haven't talked to Steve in months until recently. And I know that's a very unpopular opinion with many, that I think a lot of him, but I do. What do you think, BJ?
I don't know him well enough to really say much. I don't.
You used to have a very not so great opinion of him, right?
Well, to me, I just kind of felt like his. Well, I kind of feel like I had that opinion towards anybody that was really, really, really hyper focused on everything KJ related.
Yeah.
Because I never really felt like I cared less about her, whether I liked her or I didn't like her, and I felt like so many people were so hyper focused on her, and it just more than anything just annoyed me. And that was just my personal opinion. He seemed obsessed with what she had done to him, and to me, I feel like it's not healthy for anybody to carry on hatred that long.
Right.
And so that was where my opinion came from. But I mean, ultimately, I don't know the man, and I don't feel like I ever hated the guy or anything really. He just was so anti-Katie, and it was weird to me, but that's just me.
Yeah. Well, I was as well anti-KJ, but and for different reasons. I mean, I didn't like her for what she said and did about Steve and many other things, but I mean, she had a personal vendetta, obviously, against me. So,
she's not a likable person to me. The difference between me and all these other people, and I choose to stick around, and I've made friends and I still participate here and there, but I never really felt any type of way towards Katie, but I could never watch her because the 2, 3, 5 times at the max that I did watch her, she was so aggravating to watch. Just her demeanor and her bad behavior and the things she said that were so outlandish. It would drive me insane. And so I would catch the anti-KJ stuff here and there when she did like really drastic, insane things. But I mean, for the most part, I'd come in and chat with people because I've always enjoyed just chatting with people. Like, I still go in random people's channels and just say, hey, what's up? And I hadn't been in there for forever. Like, I went into Amzi's stream the other day and just say, hey, what's up? I had no idea what she was even talking about. And, but that's kind of what I did back then too with like the anti-KJ stuff. I just came in just to talk.
Yeah. I have I just heard from Angie recently. I think she DM'd me this. It's been the last 7 days. We haven't been in contact much. Well, I've still been listening. I've been in her channel a few times and listened. I don't participate sometimes because there's reasons. Not Amzie reasons, but there's reasons. But,
yeah.
I really actually wasn't sure if we were good. And I think she wasn't either because, she's, oh, look, because she said to me, are we good? And I'm like, as far as I know, we're good. Hey, Z, T, seriously. What's up? What's going on with you?
Nothing, man. I just popped in, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take this opportunity.
You got a bad audio.
I have a bad audio?
No, that's better.
Sorry. I was moving. Maybe that's why.
Somebody, wait a minute. Somebody got a fan blowing on a mic.
I don't have a fan.
Maybe y'all, let's mute, except for Az. Go ahead, Az.
Oh, hello. All right. So I just want to make sure you can hear me before I start talking. It sounds
I
fine
can
now?
hear you. Uh-huh.
Because I'm on my phone. Usually I use my computer. So I got a message. It was like PJ's on Red Stream, saying like, that her and Hannah are telling the truth, and you know the truth because you were there. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity to try to talk, because I've done nothing but try to talk to these people besides PJ, because I didn't really see where she came in this. I still really don't. But so you said that wasn't the truth. So I'm just wondering what part wasn't true, PJ.
You're the one coming here telling me that our story wasn't the truth, so I'm not really sure what your question is. Is that
No,
funny? I
well,
don't
yeah,
understand
I
what's
think it
funny
is
there.
funny. It is
Okay,
funny.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
So what have I done that hasn't been true?
The portion of the freaking Jennifer Falk video where she claims that there was stuff missing from that live stream, there wasn't.
Right. So I saw you in comments yesterday, and I saw you telling people, right? And this is where things get not true, right? I saw you say, AZ told us all that, she was
You
gonna blast
did. We
us
read
on.
that comment. Go to
Well,
my
let me
video
finish.
on the
Let me finish.
25-minute
Can I
mark. No,
finish?
I'm not going to let you sit here and
Yeah.
tell people that that
Yo,
didn't happen
yo,
because
because
it
you know it's
happened.
true. Because you know it's true. That's why, PJ. So let me finish
Because
what
you
I was
told
gonna say.
people you were going to drag us all, and then you went live on YouTube and did a live stream about how the people in
PJ,
Charlotte's.
PJ, that's not
Okay.
what
One at
happened.
a time.
You told everybody that I said, you quoted it, that I was going to drag you on my 5K channel when I never said anything about a channel or my sub count. And if I have a problem with someone, I addressed it right in the Discord, as you saw. So I don't know why you're elaborating things. Really, really frustrating. See you elaborating stories.
I said you were going to drag everybody, and I added the 5K channel part because you went live on your channel right afterwards and dragged people. Did
I
you
didn't go
not?
right
Did you
afterwards.
not go on your channel and drag people?
Did I say anybody's name, or did I say you guys? This is where
Yeah,
you guys
you
got
did.
this all
You
screwed
named
up.
Cindy
This
Lou.
is
You
where,
named people. Shut up,
I'm
dude. This is
sorry
not
thing
fucking
I
how this
did.
works. You
Yo,
cannot
you
just
guys are
dictate
all
what goes.
victims. Boo hoo, boo hoo. I said in general. You know what's even funny now? You know what's even really funny? You're all getting in line, making the truce that you thought that I was in, and I'm just loving that. Let me tell you.
What the hell are you talking about? We knew that Charlotte was talking to freaking Ren in DMs. We were all there. Where the hell were you?
Oh, then why was everybody mad at me thinking I was in a truce, huh?
I
If
wasn't mad
Charlotte
at you.
was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about how all the people that were in that Discord are lining up to make truces with the same person they assumed and spread rumors that I was doing that with.
Look, I agreed with everything you said on the stream that you did about, hey,
You,
stop giving Ren attention. I was in
you
that
did.
stream. I
That's
was
why
a
I'm
member on your
surprised.
channel.
Yup. That's why I'm surprised that now that I left the Discord, it's like FAZ. When I was there, you were agreeing with me. I don't understand that, PJ. I don't.
Because you started flipping tables and reacted the way you did, and then started
I
calling
said
people out
sorry
by their
though.
name.
Yo, I said sorry. You guys keep bringing this thing up, right? You guys want accountability, accountability. When someone gives it to you, you don't know how to act right. I said sorry. I seeked these people out. I apologized to them. Not Cindy Lou Who, because you saw what she did, PJ,
I
and you
did.
know it. You know it. Okay?
Cindy
And
Lou
that's
Who is
why.
difficult sometimes, but I love her. And I understand where you guys butted heads, but I still don't believe that she trashed you. I feel like
Okay.
she had an opinion about you because she
It
got hurt
wasn't an
feelings
opinion.
because she got kicked
She
from your
made up
Discord
3
for
lies.
inactivity.
She made up 3 lies, and she knew that. And she knew that. She kicked me from my Discord. That's why she's flipping out. She threw herself in front of a bunch of stuff that made no sense. And the reason why I'm upset right now with you is because you were agreeing with me. Then I seek these people out. I apologize. Everything was fine, right? Everything was fine. And now all of a sudden, right? You have some kind of problem, but you were agreeing with me, and I ain't never did shit to you. So it makes no sense, PJ. It really doesn't.
Well, if I hadn't seen the 10 streams you did on Instagram and then the 2 streams that were done live on your channel, I probably would have still
Oh.
agreed with you. But you did go out and start dragging people by name, just people that were subs to your channel. I just don't think that's right.
I don't get. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't care if somebody is a sub or not. If somebody is lying about me, making up rumors, perpetuating drama off of nothing, I'm gonna say something. Like that doesn't just because somebody's a subscriber
AZ.
doesn't mean that they can just make things up and I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit there and smile and nod.
Okay, so you said she lied about you by saying that you kicked her from your Discord.
No, I have 3 different lies which have been displayed. She said she came at me because I said something about being kicked from her Discord. That was never the issue. You and I both know that. She also said that I outed the Discord. She got everybody all fired up, said I outed the Discord on my live when all I said was Discord. I said, you people need a safe space. She's like, you told everybody that Discord name, got everybody all fired up. There's more too. You saw it though. Let's not sit here and play pretend. You saw it. You were there.
No, I saw it. I saw
Right.
it. That did get said, but I do believe that so much tension and so much back and forth went on that like little bit of time, and it was literally the middle of the night, and there was people just coming in hot, and just like you said sorry, I do believe Cindy Lou who said sorry at some point also, and whoever,
Not
I'm
me.
not going to name anybody else just because she's been named, but there's
Not
other
me.
people, and I know they were all hot and heated because the situation just became explosive instantly.
And I didn't at a single one of them. I didn't threaten a single one of them. I didn't corner any specific person. And it's being made that, oh my God, she came at me, at me, at me. It's like, what? And it's just so funny because not you, other people who took problem and was like, she's in a truce with Ren. They're all lining up and making a truce with Ren. Do you see how crazy this is, dude? And listen, I never did nothing. You were agreeing with me. And you can understand where I'm coming from. I said sorry to these people. Everything was fine. What happened in between that time, I don't really know. Do you know?
Time out. Can I take a second? Is there a possible resolution to this where y'all are going to come to?
I feel like there is.
Let me say that I'm not sure. I have vowed to not take a side on this one, not get involved, because I have friends on both sides. I have very dear friends on both sides, and I haven't really said a whole lot about this, and I'm not really sure exactly what they're. Why do people keep saying you flipped a table? I mean, we're on the internet. Did you really flip a table?
It's a saying. It's just a saying I have. Like,
Okay. I was wondering, like, where's this table at?
I've never really flipped it. Well, maybe I have in my life, but you know, it's just like a figure of speech. It's a figure of speech.
Every time I hear it, I think of Teresa from.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think
Red,
maybe
you're
that's
gonna
why I got
have an AZ dictionary before you have this conversation. You're gonna get shady palm trees and own thy nasty and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, I'm a wordsmith, but so I just don't understand. Back to what I was saying real quick, right? I don't understand what happened in between that time, PJ. And, you know, it's really frustrating because I seek them out, I talk to them, everything was fine. And then one day, boom, I'm public enemy number 1 because JJ believes something that Ren said. Do you know how crazy this is? Like, do you see now? Like, some of these people started this and they're all sitting there like they're the victim now.
Yeah, and I understand. See, this is where I feel like I can kind of see both sides of the story, but the way that it just was so hot and explosive, I feel like people needed time to just take a breath and step away from their computers and come back and discuss things civilly after it had cooled down some. And the fact that it wasn't done, and yes, you may have said sorry to each individual person, now it still got done the way that it got done. And it's like, now there's got to be some sort of like working back into having a I don't know. I truly don't.
I don't think I honestly don't think there's any fixing it. I just want to know, like, people like you, right? Like, all of a sudden you know, you make streams. Yeah, I talked about you on my small Instagram that's private that I barely get 140 views off of each video. Like, big deal. I don't make streams about it. I don't make marathon streams that are 4.5 hours long. You know what I'm saying? And these are the same people who are like,
don't knock it.
No. I'm saying about me. That's what I mean. About me.
I'm playing.
You know what I'm saying, Red. I know you go live all day, every day, and it's fun. I wish I could do that too.
I honestly do. Keep it below 2 hours now. I've been doing better.
I have ADD, so it's hard for me. I know you do too, but it's hard for me to watch. I heard you say that the other day too, Red. You're like, I can't sit
watch my own streams.
I can't do it.
I can only do it when I can do 2 times speed.
Right.
Yeah, I have to listen to myself in time and a half. It's what works.
It's just, I don't know. I just want to take this opportunity because everybody's has like so much to say about the situation, but nobody's coming to talk to me, and everybody has me blocked. So I was just seeing like what happened in the interim, and I know things got heated in that Discord. That's part of the reason why I left, obviously. But with that being said, I'm just gonna say this before I go, right? When I went in there hot, everyone's like, "Oh, she's crazy." But when everybody else got hot, it was like, "Oh, let's give him a minute to cool off." I mean, it's like funny how that works, you know?
Well, no, I
But
think
anyway,
we all needed to cool off, not just you or
I, I,
everybody else was told.
yeah, I
I
let
don't
4
know if
weeks
you
go by,
saw, but
dude.
I definitely told everybody that if they had any kind of issues with you, they needed to talk to you themselves. And they were just all talking about how upset they were that you came in and you were upset.
So if you're giving that advice, PJ, why haven't you tried to talk to me about it? You know what I mean?
Where am I going to talk to you? Because you're not
PJ,
on
come
Twitter.
on, really?
I don't
Really?
have an
Really?
Instagram.
Really? Really? You see my Instagrams though, don't you? Oh,
No,
let
I
me guess.
don't.
Black.
Actually, no, I don't.
You
Since
just told
Katie
me you
told me,
said. Anyways, whatever.
Katie came
Red.
at
Hey,
me in a
Red.
DM,
Red.
and so I deleted my Instagram. So since then, I have not seen them.
Right. Okay then. All right. Hey, little Red. Thank you for letting me come on. This is not gonna really go anywhere. I tried. Whatever. But
well, you
it
can.
is what it is.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming. I do hope y'all can resolve this at some point. And come again when you're not coming to fuss. Come to have fun one time.
Well, I'm getting blown up like, well, PJ's on there talking. I'm like, why
We're flipping
PJ again?
tables.
Why PJ again? Flipping tables, dude. You agreed last time I talked to you. You agreed with me. I still don't
I
get it,
don't
dude.
have
But
anything
whatever.
against you, AZ. Just let it go.
You're here,
Let it
there,
go.
everywhere though. You do though. But you really
I
do.
wasn't even talking. Did I mention her by name?
Oh,
No.
by name. Here we go with the by name thing. I mean, come on. You really
Well,
want to
that's what
mishear?
you
You
did.
can.
You
But...
literally said everybody in the Discord pissed you off, and you didn't name names. You literally just
Oh
said
no,
that.
no,
So
no,
why
no,
is
no,
that
no, no.
different?
Don't
Do
get
we
it
all
twisted.
agree yet?
Don't
Can
get
we
it
all agree
twisted.
that Discord sucks? Can we agree?
Discord is what the word means. Discord. You fucking fight with
Named
people.
perfectly. It is absolute shithole.
Right.
I don't do it either.
And then,
I've had to do that with.
all right. Thank you, little Red. Talk to you later.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
I didn't know that was going to happen because
No,
I don't
it's okay.
watch this. I don't watch this drama. I swear. I should have.
No, I
maybe
actually
I should have
appreciate
known.
that I got to talk to her because, I don't know where she's talking about that I could have talked to her at, and I would happily talk to her.
I think that this is something that will work itself out, and if y'all don't have to be friends with all the same people to be civil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against the girl. I think she's funny, and I liked watching her. I was a member on her channel when all this went down.
No, I like her, and sometimes I back in when she first came on, sometimes I didn't like her, and then I liked her, and now I don't like her. But now, I mean, we just don't think the same always, and that's fine. That's fine.
And see how she said somebody kept telling her that PJ was up here talking, and so she had to come in here?
Well, I'll get messages, and they'll say, so-and-so's talking about you on our channel right now.
Maybe that's the problem, because that's what I was getting, where I was starting to get upset, because I don't look at it, I don't pay attention to it, and then the more that I get messages about it, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go look at it, and then I look at it, and then here I am.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimately, maybe that's part of the problem.
I mean, if I get a message and somebody's live and they're talking about you, I will go there. I'm not going to lie. I'll go. I'm not necessarily going to comment. I'm not necessarily going to stay there the whole time. But I'll check it out. Well, there's a few channels I'm not even going to bother. If somebody says Katie's talking about you, Unirot's talking about you, I'm probably going to go there. I'm going to go see what. But, obviously I can't comment in either of those streams because I am permabanned. Oh, hey, Jennifer P. Huh? You hate that?
Yeah, because it's like they silence my voice, and then I feel like I need to freaking react, and so I usually go all hothead on my own stream.
At least we agreed on a problem. I guess she was for the last community she was into. And I mean, I like me some her. I mean, she's never done anything to me, and I don't even know what y'all's issue with is with her, and I don't want to know. Um, how is it going to tell PJ drop off on Red's channel? What the fuck? Um, JJ doesn't care. She just wants to fight.
I can
I,
get
I
chat
don't have
here.
any. I don't
I'm
have
not
any
looking at
issue.
chat.
I don't. Yeah, I don't have any issue with any of my subscribers or any of the people in the chat that y'all are talking about. Um, and I would like to say, if the chat doesn't like other chatters, ignore them and let's be grown ups because we're supposed to be grown ups. And if you're not grown up, you really shouldn't probably be listening to me because I've got a vulgar mouth sometimes. I'm back. I dropped something. Um, I don't know. I hate that happened. When she joined, like, she was in chat the other day, and I don't remember who was on panel, but I was like, join, come up, because she's never been here. It didn't even occur to me because I haven't really been watching. I mean, I know, I know the basics. So if I took 20 seconds to think about it, I would have known.
No,
Channel
you're
manager.
completely fine. I actually appreciate that I had that opportunity just because I would rather discuss something, and I would actually rather discuss something voice to voice rather than in text because things get so misconstrued when you're writing to somebody. And my smart mouth doesn't come across very well in text.
You
So,
can't tag somebody when you're arguing with them. That's not a good idea.
no, but I'm not really sure, like I said, what she's referring to, where I would have talked to her at, but she also doesn't know about the Katie stuff where Katie decided, after I was trying to help Jennifer Falk and talk to Katie on her behalf, and I was trying to see who Katie was talking about when she was tweeting about the Atchison, Kansas thing. And so I'm like, you mean Reagan, right? And so I showed her the stuff where Reagan had like all the Kansas police, like she follows Kansas police, Olathe police, Kansas City police. And so I was like, Katie, you're talking about Reagan, aren't you? And Katie's like, I have no idea who that person is. And so I'm like, darn. So then I'm sending Jennifer Falk this conversation that I'm having with Katie, and then Katie turns on this. This was when I had Instagram.
Katie, are you talking about Katie? KJ Katie?
Katie, yes. And so Katie, KJ, Katie, turns on this thing where it's on Instagram in the messenger. It's like all of a sudden it says other person screenshotted this conversation. I was like, oh shit. So then I stopped screenshotting it because I knew that she could tell that I was screenshotting the conversation. And she was telling me things that Jennifer was saying to her, and she's like, well, this person has to be guilty. She just told me that she's only been following me since this court case drama started. And I was like, how do I prove to her that like Jennifer's not this bad person? And the only thing that I can think of, and I was wrong, I sent a screenshot of Jennifer's server where you could see the room names. Nothing on the inside of the server, just the room names. And I said, Katie, this room that has your name where we talked about stuff relating to you was started April 2021. So she's probably telling you the truth. And Katie was like, no, she was just not having it. And so after that, Jennifer tweeted out something. I think she retweeted Katie's tweet about the location and saying how it's not her, she's not talking about her. And so that drew Katie's attention to that and the fact that she retweeted that. And so then they started going back and forth in DMs, and um all of a sudden, I was a bad person for showing that Discord photo, which I shouldn't have done. And yeah, that's a lot of part of this drama. I'm telling you, there's a lot of drama going on right now that, I'm somewhat involved in, and a lot of it has to do with me trying to help somebody and they not seeing it that way. And now, I mean, I don't know how to fix it, but ultimately I'm but the reason I mentioned Katie, I totally almost forgot. At the end of our conversation, she starts telling me, well, you're not in the clear here, girly. You would be the prime suspect to be doing this kind of thing. And then she showed me the freaking email that she got from these nasty people with all these nasty stuff. And she's like, is this you? Is this from you? And I was like, what the hell? I'm out of here. She freaked me out so bad I deleted my Instagram right after that.
Well, I don't know. I hate that. I mean, I'm seeing in the chat. I'm trying not to pin the comments. I just hate that
You're right. I'm not looking at the chat at all, and I'll get off here in a
Don't.
minute so you don't have to deal with it. I understand.
I just really hate that it's at this place where you might be on the side of a creator that we all liked at one point and some people don't like anymore, and
ultimately it has nothing to do with that though. It's certain things that I'm getting heat for is things that I've done, nothing to do with that creator. And I don't know why my mic keeps echoing. I'm sorry. But
yeah, I didn't know for sure, but I was trying to gauge if that's what you were talking about a while ago, and I just wasn't getting it. Like, I didn't know.
It's
for sure.
so much more to it. That part that I just told about Jennifer Falk and me sharing a picture of her room names of her Discord. I got a lot of slack for that. And then when Katie asked me she asked me, she had the nerve. Katie really seriously has some nerve, man. She had the nerve to tell me, well, go back into that room and get me some screenshots of what's going on in that room. And I was like, hell no. Absolutely
Are you serious?
Dead serious. I just couldn't believe it. And then she totally flipped and started saying that I was prime suspect number 1 and I have the personality of a serial killer, basically. She didn't say it like that, but she started saying that I hadn't been ruled out as a suspect. And I'm like, yeah, this conversation is over.
She's heard that you are an anti-KJ community person, so I wish she would hop in my DMs and ask me a question. She won't do it. Yeah, I don't know. I hate it. I feel like it's tearing us all apart even more, and it sucks. Like, I don't know. I love T. Me and T don't always agree either, and she knows. But I'm good with her. I'm good with you. Me and you will always be good, I hope.
Yeah, I agree. I respect anybody that can have a conversation with me and we don't have to agree. I actually prefer that we don't agree because then we can have intellectual conversation and debate and back and forth. And then we can
There's people laughing at you right now for saying that about me.
That's totally fine. I'm
joking.
A class clown.
But they might be laughing.
I promise you, I'm not looking at the chat. I can probably guess and tell you exactly who's in chat right now.
Most 100% of the time when I have someone on panel, they can't see the chat.
I can see the chat if I want to go look, but I know exactly who's here because I can guess who sent AZ the fact that I was up here, and so I know that they're very gang up, mean girl, clicky, and they go into chat, but then they accuse us as doing that. It's just a mess.
You can't imagine that who went to her, because I guarantee you, just from experience, and she's way more popular than I am. Just from experience, if Katie is talking about me or Unirock, I'll get flooded. Like, it's ridiculous. True. I'll get flooded with DMs. So whoever you're thinking may not even be on YouTube right now.
You're right.
You just don't know. Hannah Bananas, I see you, girl.
Hannah needs to come up. I love Hannah.
She can. It's pinned multiple places.
I said I was going to get down too. I hate that I'm causing this drama on your stream.
No, you didn't cause any drama on my stream. You're fine.
But I mean, it helps me whenever I get to have conversations like that. I kind of feel like some of the stuff that I wanted to say got to be said. And so, I mean, you know, yeah, you can still feel the way you want to about me. And I'm still going to continue not to really. I don't dislike the girl. I don't dislike her. She's funny as hell. But,
yeah. Bugsy, I haven't inserted myself. And I know you didn't say I did, but I've actually
talking to me.
No, she was talking to others. I've actually made such an effort to not have any knowledge. No, I know what's going on. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to pick a side. I'm not gonna. And you can't make me. Nobody can. That's the best way, because I've got friends on both sides. So this ain't my, what is it? This ain't my circus, ain't my monkeys. That's me. That's this one. And Jennifer Falk, like, I have nothing like. I feel like she was just run through the ringer. Um, from what I heard, and but
Yeah.
I'm not well versed. But good gracious, she got accused of stuff, and um, I mean, she's
I
got a
should
lot
have
of
never
people in
been
her life.
stupid enough to think that I could talk to Katie and try and help her, though. That was my fault.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I care about people on both sides. So, oh, she's in the car, so she can't join. But selfie queen Sandy, hey girl. Please, that was the point to talk about it yet again and try to get more people involved. I don't know what that means, Bugsy. See, like I should pay more attention, but I'm such a dating whore. I've been on dates lately and not been watching much YouTube, so I don't
Real
know.
life is better.
Yeah, real life is sometimes it's not. When I started this channel, it wasn't real life wasn't so great for me. Right now, real life is 100 times better than it's been in a long time. So, yay me! Uh,
Yay.
yay! Oh, no, don't say
Wrangler.
that.
Oh, dog, stop it. We're
I
not
really
making
hope
out.
that this conversation can facilitate maybe another conversation, and that you and Az can be okay.
I mean, we'll be fine. We just don't need to be in a like that again right now.
Yeah,
And I wasn't planning on ever discussing this ever again. I just, with what went
I'm
down with
sorry. That
work.
was my fault. I did not. I honestly didn't. It didn't occur. I just got excited like Az, you're on my channel. Hey, yay! I didn't think
You
about it.
fangirled. I love that.
I was fangirling Az, and I was here 6 months before her. Man,
I
I
probably
still
would
love
have
her.
too.
She's amazing.
She's funny. I mean, like I said, I don't have anything against her personally. Just everything went down the way it did, and I was somewhat on the sideline watching, and it just didn't work. So
Yeah, I think some people. I think when something like this happens, it can be one way or another, but sometimes it just gets convoluted and messy, and some people make it where it can't be another way besides ugly, unless you just decide not to talk about it, decide not to be about it. um I can't be about this one because I've got so many friends on both sides, and hell, even I mean, even the main players I like, but I just can't. And I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong. Somebody's right. Nobody's right 100% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I mean, it's all about your perspective. You can be 100% right to you, but it doesn't make it right for the other person.
Yeah, but I hate it. Well, look who's in there, in here. I hadn't seen Dark Magician in a minute. Welcome. I hate that it. Yeah, I always get it. It gives me anxiety. Y'all know, anxious me. I always have anxiety when there's some drama. I love you too, Cindy Lou Who. Um, I just wish we could all get along all the time, but it doesn't work that way.
I just picked up my phone to look at a chat, and of course,
It's
Jennifer
blowing up.
Falk says, I will say one thing. I never was accusing PJ of being the one who sent the screenshot to KJ. Why would someone helping me send a screenshot of something? The reason that I sent the screenshot is because Katie said Jennifer just told me she'd only been following me since the court case started, and the only thing that I could think of to disprove what she was saying was the fact that that Discord room, which I didn't even open and show her anything inside of the room, I just figured if I told her, hey, this was made freaking the same time that Jennifer's saying that she started following you. So why do you not believe her? She's clearly telling you the truth. It was wrong thinking. It was wrong to show her the screenshot of your room names, and I'm sorry. I can't go back and erase what happened. Just like with AZ, she can't go back and erase her flipping tables. It is what it is. This dog is
Okay,
gonna drive me nuts.
so
Wrangler.
I, I hate this. It was you until you. What I am saying was I didn't know it was you until you said it on your stream. So Jennifer, I'm not even sure. I haven't heard Jennifer much talk, so I'm not sure which side she fell on. So you and
Well,
Jennifer,
she didn't realize that it was me that sent the screenshot until I discussed it on a live stream because
what?
I felt like I wanted to discuss it because she was making veiled comments and I felt like she knew it was me because we were talking and I told her I was talking to Katie, that I was trying to convince Katie that there's nothing in this that involves her. She was not in this and Katie was freaking out. And so I was trying to help Jennifer because Jennifer was freaking out. And so then I'm like trying to tell Katie, like, this is not her. And it's so dumb when I retell the story because it doesn't make sense why I instantly thought, hey, showing Katie a Discord that she knows nothing about would help Jennifer. But
Oh, you showed Katie screenshots of a Discord.
I showed her the photo of her names of her rooms, like just the side, and I actually even included all of my stuff on the side too, because I didn't really care. I wasn't doing anything in mallet. I wasn't trying to harm anybody. So I showed Katie, hey, well look, Jennifer's had a Discord where, this room about you was started in April 2021, right around the same time that she's telling you is when she started following you. Because Katie kept telling me Jennifer was a liar and Jennifer's been following her for decades. And so I was trying to explain to Katie that I don't believe that. And so the only way I felt like I could prove it to her was by saying, hey, well, this room, which now that I think about it, I don't think she even saw the start date of the room because I didn't open it and show her anything inside of the Discord at all. She asked me, she had the nerve to tell me, hey, can you go back in that server and get some screenshots of what's in that room? And I was like, hell no. And that's when she turned around and being Katie was like, well, you're prime suspect number one.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, now we're fixing to have a show and tell of why PJ and Lil Red can disagree and get along. Because why would you ever show Katie anything ever?
I have no idea. Because Katie,
what are you thinking?
Katie was showing me stuff that Jennifer was saying to her, and
She
Katie
shouldn't feel comfortable enough to talk to you. Period. But that's my opinion, and I know you don't want that kind of hate.
No, I actually agree with you because I know better now.
Right. Okay. Well, I wish I could have told you sooner.
I wish somebody could have told me sooner too, because my dumb ass thought, hey, I'm gonna.
Well, the whole community have been telling you for a year or two.
Yeah.
I mean, like we kind of been telling you why you can't trust the bee. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
you're right.
And you thought we were being harsh. We probably are harsh, but there's reasons.
No, there's definitely reasons because she turned out to be a psychopath in a DM. So yeah.
Turned out, yeah. Yes, she sure did.
I mean, I don't typically take somebody's word. Okay, for me, human nature. When I first turned into the anti-KJ community and witnessed people, making videos about her saying like she did this and she did that, and they'd show the proof, they'd show the video clip, and I still wanted to go look at it for myself. And I thought that was like a human nature thing that everybody would. And so I always felt like the antis kind of gave her subs because there would always be people that would go over there to look for themselves and then possibly stick to her instead of sticking away from her. But I should have known. I should have known that she would have been a complete psychopath in a DM. No doubt.
I mean, if she raised her presence in my DMs, I would get some sage. I would have to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her in my DMs.
It was so bad I burnt down my Instagram. I no longer have an Instagram because of that.
Are you serious? I wouldn't either. But I mean, she blocked me 7 ways of Sunday. So if I got a DM from her, I would know it was fake. Allegedly, hey friend, and Mental Block and Richard, and there's so many new people in here that I didn't speak to earlier. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Irish Badass, you want to grab a link?
Yeah, grab a link, Irish.
She's always the word. She's always the The voice of reason, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love her.
Me too.
Hey, Tammy, Craft Happy Tammy. Bama! What's up? Kuchla Cream is in here. Who else? While we wait for someone to grab a link, Roxy Foxy, JJ, Ray. Why talk to Katie at all is my question, is what Ray said. That was my question too.
Well, I really thought that I could help, and that was stupid. Clearly,
Yeah.
that was really
You thought
stupid.
she was a human person, right?
Yeah.
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 We tried to tell you.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I'd had conversations with her before that were normal.
When
I did the
sure it
stuff that I
wasn't
did on
Toad?
her, it was a long time ago. I had her on Skype. I had a Skype conversation with her.
I don't know that was her if she was normal. It might have been a sock or something.
On video? I had a video Skype conversation with her before when I did the videos that I did about LB and Katie, and nobody on LB side wanted to help give their side, and so I got mainly most of the information on Katie's side, and so I missed a little bit of the stuff on LB side, and I feel bad about that still. But I had actually gotten KJ on a video call on Skype. It's been a while, like a year and a half.
Well, she must. Well, a year and a half.
She's changed.
I didn't know her a year and a half ago, so maybe she was less crazy then. I don't know.
I think she thought that my version of the story was in her favor, and so she was favorable to me, maybe. But
I mean, she was friendly with Shin a week or two ago. I don't know. Does anybody know how that's worked its way out? Are they still following each other? I mean, Shin's did such an honorable good thing, like for a mom, you know, to help another mom find out something. But my mind still went to she's naughty. No. What are you doing? But I mean, that's what Shins did. But I'm not sure if they're still okay. I don't know. Does anyone know?
I respect Shins for that, and I feel like I relate to her at times. Like, she does things that I would for my friends and whatnot. She's kind of like me in that aspect where she's like ride or die for the people she stands for.
Yeah,
I'm kind of sad I ever got into it with her over somebody that I shouldn't have, but that's life. You live and learn.
Exactly. You live and learn. And next time Katie wants some info from you, what are you gonna say?
No,
block?
absolutely hell no. She's blocked on Twitter. Both of her accounts are blocked.
And hey, Katie, how are you doing today? By the way, because we all know you're listening and you're a fan. Thanks.
She's a big fan.
She's a big fan of Lil Red. She talks about me all the time.
Because you're her favorite.
That makes me smile.
That's awesome.
So, anywho, yeah, I'm telling you, YouTube needs a code hose for mods. A what? Did you spell that right, Tammy? Is that what she meant? Oh, she means to spray the cold water on people. Is that what she meant?
Oh boy, Wrangler. Oh my God, my dog is so naughty.
He's so cute. I think that him and Cash may be related, and he's just a dwarf version of Cash.
Cash is friendly compared to Rangy. We have
No, well, I don't know. He's nice here, but if someone pulls up in my driveway or another dog crosses,
maybe they are related.
Yeah, it's loud, and he's loud and proud when somebody pulls up in the driveway. He makes it known, and it's I don't know if it's going to be conducive to if it's going to be a good fit for work from home internet telephone job unless I put a big red stop sign at the end of my driveway and say, do not pull in here from 8 to 5, please.
You're going to have to utilize that mute button.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have workers doing some stuff around the house, and he's just wanting to attack them all. It's terrible. And they're like,
Oh,
"Oh my god, but he's so cute! I want to pet him." I'm like,
and
"No,
nobody's
you
scared
don't."
of him?
No, absolutely not. I mean, he's like 20 pounds. And he sounds mean, but he looks like a smushy teddy bear dog. So, like, it's hard to be. I don't know. I can't imagine anybody being afraid of him, but he definitely
Well,
nips.
Unirod's scared of that Chihuahua.
That's Unirock.
Oh, look. Thank you, Violet. She says smooches to cash. Hey, Sheena. You have a YouTube PJ. PJ's YouTube is called My So-Called.
I
Wait,
changed
no.
it to PJ and Rangi to make it
Aw.
shorter and easier. And I've done so many Rangi videos lately that I kind of just, I guess I'm going to go off into that direction. That's my problem. I don't know what I want to do with my channel. It's like,
Yeah, I've heard you say that since I met you.
yeah. I just kind of just want to just come up there and be like, hey, what's up? This is what I want to do today. And then tomorrow I'll be like, hey, look, you guys, here's Brangy doing something really stupid. And then the next day I want to talk about makeup. And then the day after that, I just want to be like, so, true crime. This Summer Wells case has really caught my attention. That poor girl that's missing in Tennessee. But
Oh, gosh.
I just have so many different outlooks of like life that I want to explore, and it's just like there's not enough time.
You'll figure it out. I'm gonna put your channel on.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all guys subscribe to her. How far are you away from 1,000? I'm
at 910.
She only needs 90. There's got to be 90 people in here that haven't subscribed to her. And I'm also gonna put T-Spiracies because I love her too.
But I'll hop off here. I don't want to take up your entire stream. Hopefully that was okay. Not too bad. But I do, you keep saying sorry, but I actually appreciate that I had that opportunity because I feel better now. A lot of the stuff that I kind of wanted to say, I got to say, and yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you'd rather do it privately, but I mean, whatever it takes, Yeah,
I think that it was better because there was people to kind of moderate if it got extremely out of hand, which it did for a second, but we've worked it out. It's good.
Yeah. And I'm sure it'll get better.
Yeah. But I appreciate you for having me up and always being open-minded to me, and I'm never going to have a problem with you. So.
Well, you say that now, but let's don't put the gun. I might really piss you off tomorrow.
Don't be doing nothing. I doubt it.
Don't do nothing. Won't be nothing. Wait, that ain't right.
Exactly.
All right. Have a good day.
And you too. Bicycle.
Bicycle. All righty. I did not plan that today. Selfie Queen's a new member. Woohoo! Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Let's see here. So who did I send that link? Irish Badass done probably dropped out. No. Or she here still? She don't want to come up on panel. Okay. The links are there, y'all. Not gonna be here much longer because I have people to see. Wait, things to do. Wait, I have stuff to do. Maybe. I really don't, but I was going to say people to see. No, things to see and people to do. That's what I was going to say. And it would have been much funnier if I got right the first time. But sorry. Next, you'll get an MK Ultra and a crusty piece of bread. Who are you talking about, Richard? I don't know. Is he talking about me? I don't like crusty crackhead bread. I just don't. So he can't be talking about me. Sunshiner, this is what the series about creators coming together to lift each other up while discussing YouTube and construction. Dark Magician, that's a good idea, I think. I'm trying to read in the chat because I got behind. I'm sorry for everyone I haven't spoken to. Hermie's mama. Hey. God bless Scummer. Are you trolling? Or I'm just kidding. For y'all news peoples that aren't up to date, the first time I spoke about godless in my stream, I said, I think that's a troll or a sock. What was it I called you? And I didn't know where I'd seen that name. I thought it was a someone with bad intentions, but he's such a good friend now. I was just wrong. I knew his name. Oh my goodness. I'll have to. Where were the other 2 volumes at, Dark Magician? It has been a minute, Godless. Places to go and people to see. I was going to say places to see and people to do or something like that. I had a plan and I foiled it up real bad. Bessie Johnson, we need to get Lil Red to chat more. I can't talk and I have a conversation if I'm reading the chat. I suck at read. I can't multitask, Tammy. You're asking a whole lot of your Lil Red. You understand? Hey, Puff Wiggly. Ginger Lee. Yes, it's safe to come back. I'm sorry. I saw you say that you were leaving. I'm like, no, you're not really leaving. Michelle, it's not a big deal. She got mad at me for taking up for Lil Red. Who got? Oh, you talking about PJ? No. Who are you talking about, SC? Lil Red would be a blast to kick it with. You know that, Kaloki. Hey, Kaloki. How you doing? I'm a barrel of laughs. I'm fun. I'm a lots of fun. I'm just kidding, y'all. See ya out on the range, cowgirl. Richard, grab me some while you're out there. I left a respectful comment under Sunshine video and was deleted, so not very uplifting. It's unfortunate. I haven't actually caught Sunshinery's video. I haven't went back and viewed them all. I need to. I'm terrible at watching YouTube right now. I was really good at it for quite a while, and now I kind of suck at it because I'm so busy. And I'm the kind of busy in my real life that it's enjoyable busy, if you get my drift, other than work. But even work's enjoyable to me now because I didn't do it for 7 months. So anyway, oh, thank you for coming, sweet home, Alamanda. Hope you have a good night. Hey, I can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. I feel you every time I watch it. Oh, you are my spirit animal. We are kismet. SC, yeah, I can't believe you got bought over that. Where'd you get bought, SC? What? SC Johnson, take a link, and I'm going to take a break while we're waiting for you to get here. I got to ask questions. We got to talk. Mario said that you picked him up from work. Where are you, SC? YouTube has been deleting even comments on your own videos, Sunshine. You didn't say Discord, did you? Because apparently that's a big no-no currently. Bye, Jolly Bridge Burner. watch it, Sunshinery. I've been meaning to, and I watched part of one of them, but I just haven't been on here. When I clock out at work, I have to clock out 2 places. I have to clock in, clock out for break, in for break, out for lunch, in for lunch, out for break, in for break. Every time 2 places. It's an ass. It's a pain in my ass. And I just don't want to be on the internet anymore or on the computer anymore sometimes when I get off work. I mean, I want to be here with y'all, but I don't want to watch videos. Little Red, you are so much fun. I think you're fantastic. Oh, thank you. I hope you're using the term creator lightly because I have a hard time with that word. I don't really create anything. I just come hang out with y'all. But I appreciate you for saying that. Let's see. Where is my Veronica? She didn't come tonight. Oh, your device is not connected, SC. You're going to have to do something different. It says you need to connect your mic and cam. At least your mic. We need at least the mic. I think I'll leave that comment pinned forever. As a matter of fact, let me take a picture of it because I don't get that much very often. Ooh, ooh. Little Red. Are you connecting your mic, SC? You create a safe place, though. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, here she is. Now turn your YouTube off.
Yeah, hold on. I got all this.
Every time. This is
right.
our little thing. We do this every time. I love her so good.
What's wrong?
She joins, and I have to say, turn your mic off or your YouTube off.
What is up?
What's up, friend?
Oh, that ain't nothing. No big deal.
What happened? What are people talking about?
Remember when I wish PJ would unblock me already. I can see her in here, but I can't see her other places.
You wish she'd what?
PJ blocked me a long time ago.
After she came here and you got mad?
Yeah, that's what it's over.
I knew when she came on, and I saw in the chat, and I'm like, oh, they're talking about when she came on and said that I was too. I don't even remember what she said.
She called you ignorant, and
I don't think she called me ignorant. She said people think I'm ignorant.
I don't remember what it was, but it's over. It's done. Come on. You know how many things people do on YouTube's worse than that? You know?
I think we probably me and PJ have probably blocked each other before, but I mean, sometimes we just need a few days to decompress.
She's saying, no, I never blocked you. Honey, you blocked me after that. When you're in other streams, I can't see her at all. But I can see her in here. Well, then go look and unblock me then. Somebody blocked me.
Well, be nicer. Be nice with your tone. If you want to unblock you.
Oh, I'm not saying it. You know how I talk. I'm not saying to be mean or anything. It's all right. It's all right, Mama. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Okay, now I can. Oh, I'm watching this other thing.
Oh. Lil Red, you didn't trust KJ. Yeah, Lil Red. No. Who trusted KJ? Who trusted KJ? Kyle, and see what that got him. Jail. No, I'm just kidding. That has nothing to do with why he went to jail. He's just a shitty person, too. So see what kind of people trust Katie? Shitty people. It makes sense, right?
Right. I would never go to her. I don't know why anybody would go talk to her, because she's gonna like you when you first talk to her, and then it's gonna change.
Well, I can see how someone who is not considered themselves in the anti-KJ community, and they feel like oh, these people are obsessed with her and they're just at her. I can understand, and you don't know how manipulative that woman could be. I mean, she tricked somebody into marrying her and having a kid, right? So you just don't know what she said to get someone to send her stuff.
Right.
I mean,
That's just a joke. Did you see
I
what
couldn't be
Godless
I couldn't be
Scummer wrote
fooled
to
because
you?
I'm so intelligent, right? What?
Read what Godless Scummer wrote to you. He was your 666th subscriber.
He's told me that before.
Yeah,
This is
666. That's what he
crazy.
means, right? Yeah.
You thought I was trolling because I pointed out that I became your 66th subscriber because my handle is godless and I'm a massive heavy metal fan and I got a kick out of that. Yeah, I did. I called him out. I've done that before to people who weren't my 666th subscriber, who weren't massive heavy metal and weren't named godless. I just sometimes open my mouth and stick my big old foot right in it. But that's why, that's what I'm here for.
Mhm.
We will never trust KJ ever.
No.
Stacy Pants.
Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
When did I trust Little Rock? I said,
Little Rock. Little Rock. He's a little rock now.
I want to know when I trusted Uni Rock.
That's a good name, Little Rock.
Right.
He is a
Little Rocks.
Yeah. Hmm.
PJ knows she learned a valuable lesson, and now she's part of the anti-KJ community. Thank you. They all come around. They all come around eventually. You know.
I didn't even know PJ was a part of that. Like them all fighting with AZ. I didn't even know she was part of it.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
But I don't know
first I heard.
anything. So.
Yeah. I thought it was I don't know. I try to stay neutral with all that, you know.
I can't hear you well.
Wait a minute. Probably because I'm a half mile away. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes. What is that? Is that Verizon? Was that a Verizon commercial? It's been so long. I don't even know. Unicock.
Where's Veronica at today?
Yes. Hop on up here, Godless. Veronica, I don't know. I went live early today. She may have. It's probably at work because let me see.
You were on earlier today?
No. This is early. I came on early for me, and if I go on at 6, it's only like 2 p.m. there. I don't know. It's 2 or 3. I'm not sure.
Now, who is Godless Scummer? Was he one of Steve's pals?
Yes.
And his
Yes, he's one of Steve's trolls. Yeah. One of Steve's troll army.
Oh, yeah? Why, he's got trolls?
Steve? Does Steve have trolls? He has a whole army of trolls. We do his dirty work for him. We peddle his goods and do his dirty work for him.
What kind of goods is he peddling?
Dirty goods, probably.
Dirty tricks?
Dirty tricks.
That's
wait,
like a sexual thing.
I just see AZ's channel link to Veronica like she doesn't know it already. Hold on, let me grab this link and say hey to Godless Scummer. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Red. It's been a long time since I've been around. How you keeping?
I've been good, pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't been around. I haven't kept up with a lot of stuff recently, to be honest, because I think a few months ago, a lot of the whole anything to do with uni rock or any of that drama, I just wanted to unplug from it. I just don't want to be part of it anymore, you know.
Oh yeah, I can't even stand to hear his voice anymore. Actually, I tried to get on panel with him.
Well, the thing that obviously, I'll say it outright. The thing that kind of, I suppose, I got a bit hurt by I was actually personally a bit hurt by when it came out was the Ilya Moon thing with the fundraiser. And I was personally very hurt by that because it's okay. I'm getting into something that's a bit personal here, but I mean,
It,
I really considered her a friend. I was the first person to donate to that fundraiser. Um, I should point out that whilst that was going on, I lost my sister to cancer.
I'm so sorry. It's a
Yeah,
nasty disease.
so that and I can't say 100% that I'm 100% certain I told Ilya what had happened with my sister. I'm at least 90% certain I did, but I can't swear to it 100%. But I felt you can see I was a bit hurt by that, and I just wanted to unplug and get away from all of that stuff for quite some time, and so
I mean, I don't know that it would have made any difference. She had to know that hundreds of people that donated to her
yeah.
had, I mean, who hasn't been affected by cancer? I
Yeah,
don't know a
I
grown
don't think
adult.
there's any of us that don't have a friend or a family member that has gone through that at some point. But yeah, this was all very much. She started that fundraiser. It must have been within. It was within a week or two of my sister dying.
Oh,
So I was very sensitive on this subject at the time. So.
I'm sorry
Um,
about your
So
sister.
I felt, yeah, well, it is. So yeah, I was a bit hurt by what Moon did there because I thought that was because I really considered her a friend and was did not think she would do something like that, and so I was hurt by that.
It was kind of like, I didn't, I mean, I always see the good in people. It's hard for me to see the bad. I don't know. Katie
Yeah,
just exuded that bad so much that it was easy for me to see. I don't know because, like Shin said on Twitter yesterday, Lou Red just puts people around her that's bad. I get why people think that, and I think I'm doing
you
better.
know,
I
I
think
have not. I was going to say so. I have not followed anything to do with Katie, and I think I've told you before. She doesn't interest me that much, but something happened in a Twitter group that I'm involved with. And I don't want to name the content creator because um, he's not here and I haven't got his permission, so I won't name him. But I suddenly saw he took a screenshot from Without a Crystal Ball, and she had posted something up about there's a story about obviously, I'm in the atheist community or whatever. There was a story about Kent Hovins that broke recently. Katie commented on that and was sort of saying, trying to say, "Oh, my friend, someone she knew hadn't met her had broken this story about Kent Hovins." It was actually this guy I know in the that has broken the story and was not getting credit for it. And Katie was like, of course. And I just had to point out, I said, I'm kind of familiar with this woman. Let me just put it this way: fact checking is not one of her strengths, and I'm being kind here. Um,
right.
so yeah,
I mean, she's a shit human, allegedly, in my opinion. That's what people
I
say.
like I said, I don't follow the ins and outs of a lot of her stuff to really comment. You know, but I do know that I'll be kind. I'll be as kind as I humanly possibly can be here. Um, that her fact checking on stories is not good, and I am being putting this in the nicest possible terms I can here. So, yeah,
Look. I mean, I just hopped over to Twitter. I'm gonna read. These are my notifications. And Little Miss Betty Page. And hashtag What About Bull. I I don't know her personally, but I like this. She said, Uni can't think his way out of a wet cardboard box with a chainsaw. Why would anybody listen to him, let alone work with him? My sentiments exactly. I can't. That's the best way to say it. I don't know even a better way to word it. That's Facts all day.
Well, listen, this is the thing with uni. Like now, you know what I talked about when I come on here, the Ilya thing, right? Okay. This is the one time. This is like maybe the one time where he was actually, you know, onto something. Once every so often, even a blind squirrel finds a nut, kind of thing. But the thing is, it's like even if he does actually get something halfway right, he's become like the boy who cried wolf at this point. He's just told so much nonsense and said so much stupid stuff that who believes him anymore? You
Yeah.
know? So even if he gets something right, people just are not inclined to believe him because he's just, and I'll just say it's very rare that he gets anything right. But
the truth doesn't hold much weight with him, right? Like he doesn't care.
he's about, I mean, look, he's about the views and the drama or whatever, which it is what it is, same.
I mean, a lot of creators are, but still, like I love
Yeah.
it. I love a view. I love a click and a view. I love it, but I'm not going to come on here and say Katie drowned a cat today in the bathtub. I'm not going to do that. She didn't do that. I'm not going to say it.
The last time I watched anything involving Unirock, and I'm guessing this is about 2 months ago now, he actually had a debate with a guy called Fight the Flat Earth.
Yeah.
And this was all drama related stuff of he was claiming, you know Brady Beaver, don't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's not loved. He's not loved here, but I love him to death. But
Unirock for like months has been calling him a racist.
Because of the screen,
yeah,
the profile name he gave himself for a minute.
I think Brainy accidentally. Well, he said something. I think he may have dropped an N bomb, and then like Brainy, he's got massive ADHD issues. Okay, and they're playing video games and whatever. And
he talked about that on my channel.
Uni. Brainy accidentally dropped an N bomb, and then suddenly realised what he'd done and was like, "Oh my god, I am so sorry." And so Uni went on, but then Uni went on this whole, he's a racist. This guy's apologised for what he shouldn't have said that. But he realised that he'd said something really bad. It was something, just like we all make mistakes. We all make a slip. Brady owned the fact that he said something he should not have done, and look, and has bent over backwards to apologise for it so many times. But Uni ended up challenging Fight the Flat Earth to a debate on whether Brainy was a racist, and I like Fight the Flat Earth. I'm not knocking him, but I just thought this. I watched 20 minutes of this and thought this is the most stupid debate and pointless debate about racism I have ever seen. This was just not. I mean, to me, it was like a very serious subject is being trivialized for drama here.
Yeah.
By you, and I blame Unirock for that.
I blame him for global warming. I think everything's his fault. I can't help it. I can't stand it.
I get the joke, but I don't think we can. I don't think we can blame that one on him personally.
I do. I think
I get the joke, but
it's all that vape juice he puts into the atmosphere. You don't think? I think that's a fact. I'm going to say that's facts.
I'm not willing to go that far. I mean, but it frustrated me because I've had just seen I've got my own little channel, my own humble little channel, and that week had a guy on my channel who was a former white supremacist who has now come out of that ideology and is trying to be like being anti-racist and help other people get out of that ideology of white supremacism. So I felt in comparison, like, comparison to what I did having this conversation with this guy, why are we just trivializing an issue like racism over beef that Unirock's got? And why is that? I just thought it was so petty and was trivializing a very serious subject, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just got sucked into the world of Twitter. That's why I don't go there. It's evil.
I'm just reading this on the screen.
Who is Nadine? Does anybody know who Nadine is?
Sorry, I'm just reading what's on the screen there, Red, and yeah, I'm sorry if anyone.
Wait, hold up. What's the apologies for? I was on Twitter.
I'm just reading what you've got on the screen there, Red. Moment was a comment, and yeah, sorry, anyone who is using balls passing for drama.
Man. I'm gonna tell you what.
Sorry. What's the language parameters on here, Red?
No, you go with it. I'm never monetized.
Okay. I will say this: anyone who is using, I will say anyone who is using anyone's death for as a cudgel to beat someone with, fuck you. You're scum if you do that.
Especially Bull. That's the sweetest.
Yeah, and Bull was a lovely human being. I have not. I mean, anyone who's got a bad word to say about Bull, there's something fucking wrong with them. I cried
real tears over Bull. I love that man. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So I can't see the chat, by the way, because I'm on my phone.
I'm sorry. I wanted to say hi to you, but I put myself on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been talking. Sorry. Nice to meet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Anyway.
Oh, you too. I'm gonna mute, and then if you want me, I'll be here.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Damn it. Why had to end the stream? How long? We've been here 2 hours almost. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. I'm sorry. What were you saying? Go ahead about Bull, because.
No, I just anyone who's got anything bad to say about him, then there's something wrong with that person if they're saying anything bad about Bull, because Bull is one of the nicest human beings I ever met in this community.
Let me tell you, I've told this story here before, I think. He knew my computer wasn't going right? So he's like, I'll call you on Sunday. I'll help you. He had me install stuff. He did like 3 virus scan checks, and then the computer had to reboot, right? And he's like, we were on the phone because he didn't live near me. So we were on the phone, and he was, I heard a ruckus. And I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm cooking a pizza. I said, I've got pizza too. I think I'll cook one. I've got Tostino's pizza. And he said, I got like Mr. P's or something. And then he said, no, this is a Tostino's pizza too. So he put it in the oven. He said, got to cook for 20 minutes. And I said, how long do you think this update or whatever we were doing, how long is this going to last? He said, about 4 hours. I said, what? Yeah. No, maybe it was 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. I said, what? I said, I'll let you off the phone. You don't have to stay here. He said, well, I don't have anything to do. If you don't have anything to do, I'm good. That man stayed on the phone with me the whole time. And it was like, we just had a good conversation. Like, that's when I love Bull. I love him. It broke my heart. Anybody that knew him, He is the one, and let's thank Bull. He is the one that got Katie streaming on YouTube. He
I
started her
know he.
career, and I still love him. Anyway,
Yeah. Let's be fair. Bull didn't know what he was unleashing on the world with
no,
that one.
he didn't know
Let's
the
be
beast.
fair.
He didn't know
He
the
didn't.
beast yet.
Yeah, it's just. It's Yeah, it was. I don't think he realised that he'd opened Pandora's box with that one. No.
Y'all see my grill lighter? I love it. It's pretty
Oh,
pink.
cool.
They didn't have purple. That's how I cook my steaks.
I've only got like a faint. I only got like a faint black grill lighter there, which is just enough to get it started. But basically, it's just a long cigarette lighter, my one. So
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you came and talked tonight, Godless. Not a troll, scummer.
Yeah, I know that. I always got a bit of a kick out of that because you thought I was trolling, and I just got a kick out that I'm subscriber number 666. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
medal, you know.
You waited just for that to happen, didn't you? I'll subscribe when it's 665.
Yeah, it's like I know people who will do that as well, just like to be. Yeah, I know people who will do something like that. Yes, yeah, but no,
But you're not one.
that was just pure. That was just pure chance that night, actually. But
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for coming. SC, as always, I love you. You know this.
Love you.
And I hope y'all, everyone in chat, hey, Rose, Misty Go, love you, ma'am. Selfie Queen, Mandy. I'm trying to see names I might know. Ginger Lee. I hope y'all have a great night. I'm going to try to listen to some YouTube. Maybe I don't have a date plan tonight. Puff Wiggly, Looney Larp, and his loony cult of loonies. I agree with you 100. Dark Magician, thank you for joining my chat. It was nice seeing you again. D. Ash, everybody, thank you. I love you all. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.
Night, night.
Night, night.
see you later.
Oh.